All right, so welcome to pocket number 2. This is where Judy's going to be doing her workout. So she's going to be moving quickly from exercise to exercise. She wants to burn lots of calories during her workout. So she's going to integrate the adjustable height cable column with the GTS. So she's going to start with a reverse lunge cable row. So she'll have one foot on the glide board. She's going to lunge down, and as she comes up, she's going to add a row in there. So she's going to be integrating lower body, upper body, core. There's a rotational element, a lot happening. Perfect. Then we're going to change the weight on that adjustable height cable column, and we're going to face side. We're going to integrate a lateral lunge with a chest fly. So move that foot up a little higher on the glide board, please. There you go. So this leg's going to stay extended. She's going to lunge or squat on the right leg, come up with the chest fly. Again, unilateral component, pulling her into rotation, so a little rotational component happening, lower body, upper body, core, all together. Next, she's going to move on to an incline chest press and an incline lunge, which is great because you only have to say incline once while you're giving the exercise. So back heel up, she's going to drop down into her lunge and press at the same time. Good, and she's going to move all the way back up. Great. So a lot of balance here, a lot of stability happening. Again, a rotational component because she's working asymmetrically or unilaterally. Excellent. So she's going to actually do 5 exercises in her first sequence. So next, she's going to come right over here and she's going to do pikes. And Judy's going to do side pikes, 8 each side. So do a few on one side. Good. A few on the other side. Judy has great core strength, great flexibility. She's a good athlete and a pleasure to train. And then a few center and stop. Excellent. And then Judy's going to take the unilateral deadlift with the kettlebell. I like the kettlebell because it's just, in life, you're picking stuff up all the time and it's got that handle. And she'll do it at the bottom of the glide board. And what's nice here is, first of all, she's higher than the floor. She's got to bend lower through her hip and through her knee to get the kettlebell. And as well, that glide board is a little bit unstable. So you can see her foot wiggling around to keep her stability. And she's on an incline, so her glutes and hamstrings are working extra hard to bring her back up. Okay, so that's why she loves this one, because her rear end looks so great when she leaves her workout. All right, so that's her first series of 5 exercises. Second, we're going to actually use both pulleys at the same time. And one of the things I love about the GTS is that I can move it anywhere and combine it with any piece of equipment in the gym. So we're going to go up to level 3, and we're going to raise the height of the cable. And Judy is going to do a push-pull. And she'll be in a seated position. She'll be seated backwards. So she's going to grab that handle on the GTS. She's going to have a seat, feet off the floor. Whoop. Okay, and this is what I need to do for Judy, and I can do it while she's on the actual piece of equipment, and I'm going to move her back a little bit. Okay, there we go. So I can easily slide her in the middle of the workout, and she's doing that push-pull exercise. So again, great rotation happening, and combining 2 pieces of equipment, a really good exercise. Next, all she has to do now is stand up, move to the top of the glide board, and then she's going to lay down in an inverted supine position, and she's going to do a bicep tricep at the same time. So you know that when she's working her bicep, just that through that nerve reflex loop, that other biceps getting some activation too while she's working her opposing tricep, etc. So you can see how quickly we move from one exercise to another. And then we're going to have her come up. Okay, she's going to stand up. We're going to take this cable back. She's now going to do kneeling extension. So you're going to be kneeling with the handle here. Total body extension. 2 hands. Kneeling extension. So anchor down. Good. So we're going to work that extensor chain, okay, from the knee up. Nice controlled movement. Good. So she's going to work through her shoulders, her upper back, through her hips, through her hamstrings as well. And then we'll do 8 on one side, and then we'll have her switch handles, so we even it out. So she has a little bit of a bias happening here. She's actually rotating in one direction slightly. Anchor down. Good. And she's going to finish one more exercise, 4 exercises in this sequence, with 2-arm kettlebell swings. Okay? So we're going to get her heart rate up with this one. Again, she's going to be integrating her whole body. Excellent, because Judy is looking for overall health and fitness. She wants to stay lean and toned, and she wants to have good core strength. She does yoga when she's not training with me, and runs, and does all kinds of other activities. Pause. Perfect. So one more sequence for Judy. Very strong core. We're going to actually use the adjustable foot holder. So we'll just take the pulley off. We're going to lift that foot holder up. And so let's do the back extension first. She's going to use a plate to add some load. So she's going to pull the glide board right up. Okay, she's going to kneel on one knee, squeeze that other foot in there. There you go. Come up to high kneeling in this position. So she could do a glute ham raise, which is one exercise, but she's going to do hip extension, back extension. So she's going to flex forward, long spine. She's got great posture and good body awareness here as she moves into this hip flexion, back extension exercise.
Do you want me to do it with the arms raised?
Right. So raise your arms over your head. Good. And then she's going to come down slow with the arms overhead. Bring the plate in close. So she's going to actually work the eccentric phase on this one. So she's going to add load on the way down. Those muscles are about 40% stronger as they lengthen. And she's going to reduce the load as she comes back up. Good work. And the last exercise is going to be an abdominal exercise. So one foot at a time. She's going to let that glide board come down slowly. And we'll have her face the other direction now. All right, so she's going to sit at the top of the glide board. Grab onto that foot holder. Here you're going to lead in with your heel, one at a time. Judy will keep a little bit of knee flexion. Her knees are bent a bit. Sit up tall. So again, we'll work the eccentric. So she's going to extend all the way up and then go down slow, reaching the plate as far back as she can over her head. Good. Into her chest. Up quick. So again, we're going to make it tougher as the muscle is lengthening. Where she's stronger, work eccentrically, get a little more damage happening in the muscle so she can get stronger. And that's her last superset. Okay, and then sadly, Judy will finish and she'll leave because she is a bright light here in the gym. And that's Judy's pocket.